Fanatics. We got Sultan in the building. What is going on, family? We got
Kiko.
I'm gonna need a little bit more energy than that, bro. Here. I don't know what that was.
No monster.
I got
It sound like a
Kiko.
Coca-Cola.
Kiko. Kiko.
It sound like a
All right, man. We'll
Coca-Cola
we
commercial.
leave Kiko over there. We got Chef.
What up?
Nah, you
you
the chef, bro. Going
You
over
chef.
there.
He's chef.
Oh, you the chef?
Cooking now?
I'm-
That's crazy. Yo.
We got Chef
Yo,
in the building, man.
Follow Oski Eats, man. Because,
Okay.
y'all trying to stay healthy out there.
And we got
You got Shippy here, man. What's poppin', man?
Shipping?
Told him
D-Ship in the
shipping.
building. What's going on, man? You already know this cast is powered by Oski Eats. We in this
Done
building.
know.
We out here.
Done
Yo.
know.
8
Tune into
weeks.
my food videos,
8
man.
weeks.
Man, listen, man.
I'll teach you how to cook in a matter of minutes.
Oh, we doing shout outs out here, right?
Feel me?
Yeah,
For
that's
free to our 260 followers. Get that.
we get 80 viewers on the YouTube videos. They're gonna peep this, bro. They're gonna Oski Eats. But one thing we all got in common.
How y'all feeling though?
All right,
Bro,
where you
chilling,
can come,
bro.
yo. That's fun.
Yeah, you had to
Good, good.
because we don't got a lot in common.
Just waiting for
How y'all
the
feeling?
international. Just
Second
whack.
wave coming. I heard second wave.
We gonna be in
coming, I heard.
lockdown masks soon. You feel me? Back to the Zoom links.
Any of y'all watch this USA national team game though
Of course.
against Wales?
Had to watch it.
Bro, it's
bro.
been the most hyped up thing for like the last.
I think the
Like,
average
not
age,
even-
the average age of
But
the
why
team
do you
was
think it's
22.
been hyped up though?
Honestly,
I think it's the starting 11.
bro, not even just the influx of players going to Europe.
That's what I'm saying. Our starting 11 that we have.
Not even 11. There's so
even
many
plus younger
players.
kids, 100%,
Exactly.
100%. But it's just right now the hottest, like some of the hottest guys in Europe
American.
are American.
And they hating.
So I feel like it's I don't know if they hate,
Nah,
but I
they
feel like
hating,
it's
bro.
definitely the
They
top of the
hating.
list.
Like,
Mad,
they
mad,
hate Shippy?
what? Mad European. I seen on Twitter, Instagram, just hey, oh, this ain't soccer. Like what? Like bro, like
So
Fuck it, bro.
hold
it's
on.
coming home.
So
Yes,
all right.
sir.
So let me ask
It's
you.
coming
you
home.
Yes, sir. You saw the game against Wales.
I've seen it. yeah.
So what's your analysis on it? What'd you think
Honestly,
about it?
I mean, I could tell that it was a team that hadn't played together for a long time. I think it was their first game since February or something like that.
Yeah.
But a couple individual performances, I was impressed with, like Dest, Mckennie. For me, honestly, I think we're talking about Pulisic and all that. I think he's the one that I think can go to the top for the longest.
Because he's light skinned.
But no funny. I was happy.
He's light skinned.
Who likes him? McKennie?
McKennie.
He ain't light. He
light-skinned,
He like
yeah.
my skin tone.
That's crazy.
So
BLM.
Oh, there you go. Get him. But
Trump
nah.
boy.
But the thing is, the thing
Just
is,
say it on the camera.
right?
That joke. That joke.
No, we ain't cutting that out either. That's staying. But I'm questioning the coach. So I'm not sure Berhalter is the guy
That's what
for this team.
I like that. I like
I
that.
kind of like his. To me, it's more like it's a group of young lads, right? I felt like during the game they just lacked structure. Let's be honest, Wales is also one of those upcoming teams. They got a decent squad. Obviously, honorable mentions on that team as well. So it's just about I'm gonna give that coach because I see where he's going with the team. So I'm gonna give that coach his time to knock it a little bit. Because in terms of players really being like, because let's be honest, Dest just got like that big Barca move this season. He was playing for Ajax. That's a different ballgame. The other young kid that plays for Barca, what's his name?
Conrad de la Fuente.
Yeah.
I can't, for some reason I can't pronounce his name. He just got also his, like, he's not getting playing time.
Yeah.
Because he had a big opportunity that game that he missed that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But he not getting playing time. Mckennie just got the Juve move, right?
Reina.
Pulisic hurt.
Yeah.
Reina is
Just burst
17.
on this thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the team still, a lot of people are just putting pressure on them, that's one thing I hope we refrain from, like putting that heat on those little kids.
Like they the saviors. They're
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
They're
So
kids.
that's my really thoughts on it. Let them flourish a little bit. Then we could sit and pick, he not performing, this coach is terrible, blah, 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 da-da-da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as of now, it's just like they're all the hype is coming this season. It started a little bit off of the last season. Now this season is like, these American boys, blah, 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 blah.
Well, and it's funny because I saw the game. First thing I saw immediately was he's trying to incorporate high press, and when you incorporate high press with this team, it's exciting. Average age was 22, bunch of teens playing. The one thing that I did really like about this team was, so I don't know if you guys follow a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. It seems they're a tight group.
Yeah.
And I think Gio Reyna even said in the press conference, he's like, yo, like, we hope this is the team for the next decade, right? All of them are around the same age. I mean, what is Dest, 19, 20 years old?
Yeah, no, the old, that's what I'm saying.
The old 20. So I think there was one MLS player in the team, and the only reason he was in that team, I think Lingette, was because Pulisic got returned back to
Not
London.
even. It was a sergeant. The coronavirus over there in Bremen. They're not allowed to leave. So
But Pulisic was in the squad.
he wasn't in the squad. But he just came to camp because he's the leader of the new school. So
Yeah,
he had
he's
to
the
pull up.
captain.
He had
When
to
healthy,
show
he's
up.
the captain.
He had to pull up.
But I think this team is super exciting. I think the bench is low key underrated because I think a lot of people think the U.S. starting 11 is so hot, like it's top heavy.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm trying to use. Like they know the Dests, the McKennies, even Chris Richards to play at Bayern, but Sebastian Soto tearing up in the Netherlands, Ulysses Wolfsburg. So they just got a bunch of guys. Sargent eventually when he comes back into the team. Water Bremen,
MLS guys.
MLS guys. I honestly, I think his name is some guy from the Red Bulls is getting looked
Tyler
at.
Adams.
Nah,
That's
well,
another
Tyler
one in
Adams
Europe.
is at
That's
Leipzig.
another one in Europe.
There was
Oh,
a
you
guy
said
named
Red Bull, yeah.
Johansson, Philadelphia Union. He got picked up by Salzburg, and Salzburg's going to pick up another American. His name's not coming to mind, so if anyone knows him. But I just think this team right now is just, there's depth. Like, they're deep.
Yeah.
No,
They're
to
deep.
me, it's more of MLS or American ball is starting to really pick up.
Wake
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's starting to
Because,
wake
like,
up.
Yeah.
I mentioned before, soccer really wasn't part of this culture. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It was more like basketball, handball. You know what I'm saying? You got the basketball courts, the handball courts, but it was never really soccer. Now, we go outside, people are knocking it. You see, pickup game here, let's pull up to College Point, let's ball here, let's ball here, let's ball here. So it's really starting to become like, So5 got five.
Yeah.
Anyone watching? So5 is a basically indoor place where you.
It's like cages.
It's cages where
It's
you
the
play ball.
cages
It's
for the
literally
US.
cages of the U.S. So we got 6 of them around.
Yeah.
So soccer is really on the rise. So that's the main reason why there's all right, USA, they're focusing kind of on that. So a lot of these players are going out because there's a couple of kids who play for Bayern Academy, a couple of kids who play Porto. That kid that plays for Porto,
Yeah, he just left this
he
summer.
just-
yeah.
So PSV, there's kids out
Ledesma,
there,
yeah.
and so that shows you. And I'm talking about kids. I'm not talking about grown men. So I'm hopefully by 2022 they're up and oiled up to be
Yeah.
balling for this.
You know what,
Yeah,
too?
'cause,
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, you look back a couple years back, couple World Cups, and the U.S. team was heavy on the age and the experience,
Yeah,
right?
so it was,
there was
yeah.
a lot of chemistry in
Tim
between.
Howard down there, Michael
So,
Bradley.
All them guys.
there wasn't a lot of raw talent. It was more of, it's like one of those Southampton teams, like you drill it into them, right? And you give them the structure and what to do, and they go out there and do it. So the thing that's exciting about this team is that they're all young talent, and it's gonna be a process. So like Omar said, they're young talent, so you're gonna expect the mistakes. You're gonna expect the first couple of years not looking as solid enough. It's because you was coming against this Wales team, and everybody here expected a little bit more from 0-0. You wanted that US.
You wanted
team.
a blowout
Yeah,
win.
you
And that's
wanted-
Wales' B team.
Yeah,
No
so
Bale, exactly.
No
so
Ramsey.
it's like people are gonna they're gonna make fun of us because you really didn't do anything yet. But you also gotta know that the young kids and every team always needs experience. So I feel like this young group of kids is once they start working out together, start playing together, it's gonna be game over.
100% because
a couple years for
half
that.
of them never got caps before.
Yeah.
Bunch of them, it's
You
their
know what
first
I'm
cap.
saying? And it's all literally, bro. They kids. They're
Young bucks,
17,
bro.
18, like the heights. You said the average age is 22. Bro, that's insane to me.
That is
Like,
insane.
But you know
You know
what,
what I'm
too?
saying? And they never played with each other.
And I
At
think it
all.
went up to 22 just because Lingette was in the
But
squad.
not even what I'm noticing now. A lot more than, especially in the last 10 years, USA is going after more dual nationals. So think about that
Yeah.
20.
They got 4 guys from
Facts.
England that
Think
played
about
in
it,
England.
that
Anthony
2010
Robinson.
World Cup. I mean, which is fine.
Even
'cause
Dest too. 'Cause,
Exactly.
yeah,
they're all-
everybody.
That 2010, 2014 World Cup. All right, fine. They're American, which is cool.
They
But
selling
now,
you that dream now.
Exactly.
You know what it is?
Exactly. Now it's like low key. Most of them are dual nationals more so than being born in America, which I love that because
Like that kid. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
No. You were saying because you mentioned in that that kid Eunice.
Ulysses.
Eunice Mensah. That's his name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yusuf Mensah.
Yusuf Mensah.
Yeah.
He's from Ghana, England.
And
Italy.
USA.
Eunice
Italy.
Musa. Eunice Musa.
Eunice Musa.
Eunice.
Yeah.
Eunice Musa. Okay, so Eunice Musa. He's from Ghana, Italy, the USA, England.
He played for England
Played
at
for
youth
England.
level.
Yeah.
So like.
So they just pretty
First of all,
much
how you
poached him.
carry all these nationalities? But shout out to you, big bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know how you
Word.
all that nationality.
But
Yeah,
listen,
sorry,
hey,
bro.
but
Yeah,
guess what?
shopping
That's the most American thing. America, what are we? A melting pot.
Yeah.
So
He said he was from New
it
York.
merchant perfect for this squad because everyone is mixed with something. So and low key, I look at the team. I was proud. So much more color than what we used to see.
Yeah,
like
facts.
I'm loving it. So listen, long may it continue.
Back then, because brushing on that great point you made, back then it was just running off of kind of spirit. Like who really led it was Landon Donovan and Clint Dempsey.
Clint Dempsey.
No pace. Just
boring.
very, very technicality, knocking balls, blah blah blah, 2-touch. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that was your core. We had a great midfield, Michael Bradley and what's
That
his name?
spine was good.
What's his name? The dude from Schalke too.
Jermaine Jones.
Jermaine Jones.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That was a solid midfield. But other than that, you had your Julian Green, quick luck.
Yeah.
Aguadello, quick luck.
Yeah.
Bobby Wood.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I still remember their names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course you had a great keeper. Other than that,
Yeah.
your front four, two in front of them, Omar Gonzalez. Like yo, come
You
on.
ain't doing
He's
nothing with
still
that.
playing.
Yeah, he's still playing, but
But
like,
shout out to that team,
shout
that
out to them
2014
because
World
that
Cup.
was just all like.
It was spirit. It was spirit.
We're gonna ball.
It was
We're
hard.
gonna
Yeah.
train
We're gonna
hard.
hustle.
We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna just set a name. So I'm not saying they were terrible, but now, like you mentioned, your starting 11 all play for big clubs in Europe. Your bench is starting to look crazy. Other kids are still getting flying. Like you getting flown out. You getting
Still
flew
more
out.
talent
Yeah.
to be
So-
scouted. You know,
Yeah.
still too. There's
Yo,
there's
and
a
to
lot
your
it.
point, when you look at that starting 11, the number might be off by one. I think that starting 11 had 7 to 8 black players in the
Yeah.
11.
That's beautiful. That's
It is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Love to
7
see
to 8
that.
black players.
It's changing. It's changing. And I mean, it's starting younger too. Like we're talking about like the kids in Europe and all that. Low key, they're leaving US from 13, 14. Like they're not playing college ball. They're not playing in the MLS. Like they're leaving.
Dumping it and they moving abroad.
They're moving abroad from earlier, so they're getting a better education ball-wise
Football-wise.
from better teams from younger. So it's only gonna help.
Yeah,
And listen,
it's good because
It's coming home. 2022, whatever 26, it's coming home.
Let's
Hey,
not
man.
reach.
But you know what?
I don't know about 20.
It's coming home.
But you know what's funny though?
See it a couple years for sure.
But this is why
Portugal looking for
but this is why to me the Serginho Dest thing is so interesting, because this was a guy that's born in the Netherlands, has dual citizenship, but is born in the Netherlands, grows up, plays through the Ajax system, and turns down a powerhouse. He turned down the Dutch
Oh yeah.
to choose the United States. Like that tells me they believe in the project, right? Musa played at England at youth level. I'm gonna tell you right now, the way he's playing, he could play for England.
Eventually,
He could have
He'll
played
get-
for the senior side.
Yeah.
So it's the project that's bringing these guys
I
in.
mean, no, to me, I could see Dest breaking in that.
Dutch side.
Yeah, but like.
Musa.
The England? No, not now, obviously, but maybe in under 21s easily.
Wait. No. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that because let's name 6 of the midfielders that were in the England squad.
What right now?
Well, so Declan Rice, world class. Grealish is okay. Grealish.
Wait, why are you saying Grealish like that though?
No, because Grealish is the only one in that midfield to me that is head and shoulders probably better than anybody in the
Musa?
U.S. But come on, son. Declan Rice.
You could talk about a 17-year-old that first he just touched the
Couple
field in
caps.
Spain.
And is tearing it up.
You all for 3 games.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Hey, mind you, hold up.
Okay.
So
Did he confirm? Because this was
Yeah, he
only a
confirmed.
It's
friendly.
always for no, but
He
he technically would need to play
Certain
a
amount of
an
competitive game.
official
Yeah, because
match.
I mean, he plays in La Liga, so Enrique excited. So I get it.
Chamber Club.
Yeah. Didn't your best player get COVID? Okay. What were you saying?
You know why? Because he was at his brother's wedding, and they hating Daily Mail hating. Look at his face. Daily Mail.
Yo, we
hating.
gonna touch on that at the end though.
Daily
I
Mail
want to come at
hating.
Whole
the
news outlet.
whole news outlet. But
They
you know what?
bugging.
We talking about all these guys. Who's y'all top 5 USA?
Number one, I think we
Is who?
all agree on.
You know, no, you know what's
Why
easy?
you
It's not that
He
easy.
said all
It's
of-
actually not that easy. And the only
It's
reason I
not.
say that
It's 'cause
because
of
he might
injury?
be injuries.
Okay. Fair.
If we're living in a hypothetical world, yes, if everyone's healthy.
even injured, he's better than that whole team. But we could.
I say, all right. So listen.
Oh, who is it? Who's it? My fault. Yusuf Musa. Go ahead.
He might be.
Musa.
But what about Reyna? What about Reyna?
Yo.
What about Reyna?
Yo.
What about Reyna?
Better than Pulisic?
I'm saying if
Pulisic.
Pulisic, yo, this guy pulled a hammy in warm
Bro,
ups.
you sound like Mia
He pulled a
Khalifa.
ham-
You sound like Mia Khalifa. That is not good. This is not Brazzers. This is not Brazzers.
Okay.
This is a football.
So you can dick ride players, but when I have an opinion,
You
okay.
can't compare Pulisic to Yusuf Musa. Tell me about what about Reyna?
Yunus.
Yunus Musa. What, we don't even know his name. Come on, guys.
I'm not saying, but that wasn't the name I was saying. I was just saying Pulisic right now, the injuries scare me.
But he's still the best player on the team.
Right, but
So how about we speak about
5 to 1?
talent wise?
Or just talent? Just talent.
Talent-wise.
Nah,
Yeah.
name your top 5. I want to hear.
My top. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
you name your
jeez.
top 5.
My top five.
Nobody follow with a comment.
All right, so my top 5 had to be, and I'm going off based off age and talent,
Nah,
everything.
just go off of like pure.
what are your 5?
Who you going? You
And
going
then
from
we'll-
bottom to
I'm
top?
gonna go from top to
Top to
bottom.
bottom?
Obviously, I got Pulisic, and then I got Serginho Dest right after. I got Mckennie, and then Damn, why y'all looking at me like that? Anyways, I also got Gio Reyna, and then my fifth, I like Tyler Adams from.
It's fair.
That's you know what's so crazy. That's my list.
That's
my list.
In that
That's
order?
my list. But I think Musa is in my top 5.
Okay, you could swap him out with Tyler because he's still like I said.
That's
raw.
the thing.
But that's the whole national team. It's like you got to invest the faith in them in
Yeah.
them because we haven't seen much yet from Tyler, but I feel like he's gonna come in the truth.
Yeah, for me,
The glimpses. It's the
exactly.
glimpses.
I'm swiping out Tyler Adams for Musa only because, of course, like Omar said, it's one game, but I could already see he has a talent that I don't remember the last U.S. player to have, which is we talked about pattern of play, getting the ball from your box midfield to the final third. He reminds me a bit of Kovacic, where he can get it off a defender and dribble it into the final third.
I think
How strong was he against Wales?
Wales, yeah.
You couldn't get him off the ball. It looked like a tank.
Yeah.
So for me, he's in my top 5.
I think you're speaking facts, but the only thing is I'm factoring all the attributes in it, and he's still 17 years old, and he's still I can't base off 3 games. And I said this about the last cast too, and I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna move away from that whole reactionary standpoint. I even said it with the Chelsea. I can't claim Thiago is the best center back or top 10 or top 5 up until he finishes the season. So I'm gonna wait for that, But I just feel like the reason why I went for Tyler is because I feel like he's gonna get to develop more in the stance that he's at. And Red Bull's academy is known, bro. They're gonna push out some talent, and Germany itself is known to push out talent. So I could see that more progressing for Tyler. But Omar, you made a crazy face when I named the 5 though. What's wrong?
I just really feel like
What's wrong, brother? Talk to me.
y'all smacked. Bro. And
Wow, what's
whatever-
the
Is it because of who's in our 5 or the ranking?
No, the ranking, whatever.
Alright, so-
Because who y'all have in your 5 is official.
okay?
It's just the sour haze y'all be copping or whatever y'all be smoking is insane. This Cali
We got the
Kush.
sow. We got the sow on deck.
So say your 5. Say your
They
5.
really got the 2 for 10.
Why you think we bugging?
If you want the loud, follow them.
That's
So say your
that's
5.
he's
So say your
tweaking.
5.
I agree with y'all. But
Okay, but who's the order?
Gio Reyna not in number 2. Giovanni Reyna
Bro,
not
don't
in
fall into the hype though. Don't fall into the hype.
Yo, hold up.
Don't fall into the hype.
This is why I picked Mckennie though. Mckennie is 22, I believe, and
He's starting
making an impact.
at
Also,
Juve.
not only starting, but he's making an impact
Okay, but
at
hear me
Juve.
out, hear me out. It's just the season where he's making an impact.
McKinney?
McKinney played for Schalke.
But was starting every week for
And
them.
he was
Yeah,
balling for them too.
I'll be honest with y'all. I ain't know about him till he went to Juve.
But that's just you not knowing ball.
That's for me.
That's just you not knowing ball.
That's me not knowing ball.
Bro, Schalke is literally a dumpster fire right now. Who is he playing with?
Okay. But my other man's, every time he touched the field, with names like Royce, and I'm not talking about you're talking about upcoming talent. You're talking about big names. You're talking
Right.
about I am worth 120 million Sancho. We're talking about Haaland, the biggest talk of
Right.
strikers in the league. You're talking about Marco Royce in form.
And he feeding
He
them.
could have been like a Ballon d'Or winner, right? You're talking about this man gets on the field, subs the Hazards, you know what I'm saying? Subs the Guerreros, free agents Götze, because he is the truth. This 70, every time he comes on the field, there's an impact of an assist of
There's
something. He knocks
fair.
it, bro.
But there's also a pattern.
I feel
there's
like
a
no,
pattern.
but I just
I don't
think
know why I keep stuttering.
I just
Damn
think
hard.
Dortmund, what he's doing at Dortmund is something big that has to be respected.
Right.
I'm not taking the credit. I would say McKinney's number 3, right, following after him. But we just really kind of, and we not understand. He's 17. How old is McKinney?
22. 22.
But I'm just
But
saying.
that's why.
hit me
listen,
out, hit me out.
That's why I also
And-
included
and-
him on top though.
No, you can't do that though.
Nah, because I tell you why. Because
gotta
the pattern of play is Gio. He's still inconsistent, and I've seen it in the Dortmund games. If you're looking at the stats and you're watching the game, sometimes he comes on. Wait, hold up. But this. Hold up. Yeah. This.
Let's
This.
be real.
This.
You don't want
Let him
to-
talk.
Let
Let
me
him
finish,
talk.
let
Let
me
him
finish.
talk.
Let me finish.
Let him go.
I watch.
We gonna
Because I watch the Dortmund games just as much as you do. So you can't say you can't.
No,
say
I'm
you
literally-
watch highlights.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. But you see the difference? I say that.
And
Y'all over here?
No, I watch games.
Yeah,
I watch
y'all-
games.
yo,
Oh, you watch games. I watch games.
Listen.
Hold on.
Listen.
I watch games.
Y'all watch games now.
Yo, hold on.
You tune in. Hold up. I'm sorry. You tune
can't even
in.
finish my point.
Yeah.
That's
No. Because when there's huff being brought up, I gotta put it under the lights.
you
Yo,
out,
bring
bro.
the fire. Yo, show them the lights, man. You talk about you watch games, so you watch McKinney every week now. My fault, big bro.
At Juve and ESPN
Yo,
Plus.
before you start spewing,
this a
you
capper,
spew
bro.
some shit over there right now. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little
No,
bit.
you got
Yo,
capping like
nah,
y'all watch these
I
guys.
understand the lights, the action, the mic. You feeling yourself
Now
a little
we
bit,
blame
but
that.
we need to bring it down. Just,
Y'all got
just
it.
a tad
McKennie
bit.
number 2.
No, but I'll tell you the reasoning.
watch
though.
the games.
I'll tell you the reasoning why though. Let me give you the reasoning, and then you could counter it. You know, just instead of yelling and screaming the huff.
I'm
Anyways.
not yelling. That's
But
huff.
but let me tell you why, because like I said, 17, he has the inconsistencies, and you could speak to Dortmund fans, and they're still gonna say he is still that raw gem. So now why I tie in Mckennie to second is because at 22 he is more developed, and he's balling for Juve, and we know he's balling for Juve. Whether you watch it or not, I mean, you could be blind, you could still hear people telling you, yo, listen, McKennie's doing his thing. He's playing with the stats, and he's running that midfield too. So that's why I gotta just put him on top. But I think Gio, within a couple years,
My
that whole
fault.
list can go.
Yo,
up
and let me
down.
just get my
That
last
whole
point in.
list.
And because we're going back to the U.S. men's national team, we all saw the game. Out of those two players, who's a must in the 11? It's not even between Reina and McKennie.
Oh no, McKinney's always.
That's my point. That's why he's number
McKennie
2.
might captain the team. If
No,
anything.
Nah, Pulisic will captain the side,
but he's vice.
McKennie runs the whole team.
I got a couple questions since y'all really on it with the watching ball. No, this is really quite. I'm being.
So
serious.
we're gonna go left now.
No.
look.
It's on the topic of discussion.
So it's about the U.S. men's
It's
team.
about
It's
the
not.
U.S.
You're not gonna bring up Premier League.
It's not about Mia Khalifa. It's not about.
It's
Brad
not
Pitt,
about Peacock,
it's not-
CBS All Access.
it's not-
Okay,
It's not about Red Tube.
This
here we go.
You didn't even know them, bro. You didn't even know them.
Here you go.
Suspect.
Buyer. Yo, hear me out.
Yo, what's your browser history looking like, bro?
So, since y'all watch this,
All
these
right.
two guys week in week out from this came to surprise me.
First of all, that's not the point we were making. But okay.
But not what.
That's not the point you were making.
Yo, let
The
me-
weird
That's the
thing
point I'm
is,
making.
the weird thing
I
is,
said it. I watch highlights. My question is though.
but hold up.
Yo, stop interrupting me.
Let him speak,
What's
let him
McKennie's
speak.
stats?
So now we're
How
talking
many
about
appearances?
No, because
How
he
many
said
goals?
he's chasing stats. No, I really want to know like what's he been up to.
How many appearances? How many?
Y'all gotta listen.
Your
Y'all
stat-
got people watching y'all. Hold up, y'all got people watching y'all. We need
want-
to be educated on
Yeah,
that. So I need to be.
I'm answering your question. Answering your question. What do you want to know?
I want to know because you say he's chasing stats. So I want
Who's chasing stats?
McKennie.
Chasing stats.
He's a defensive midfielder.
Okay,
What
no,
stats he's gonna have?
No,
Yeah, who
but
said
that's
he's
what he
chasing
was
stats?
saying. He was like,
I
yo,
never said that.
he's hitting the numbers. We could run it back. I promise you because I was.
I
paying
said he's hitting
attention.
numbers.
Yeah, but I want to know what is he bringing to the table, as in, you know what I'm saying, tackles, defensive clearance, blah blah blah.
Right.
And the same thing with Gio. That's how we gonna finally be like, all right, you know what?
All right. So
No, but there's
so
two
hold on,
stats
I
don't
got-
correlate.
No, because I'm not no mathematician. I don't know all the stats off my brain. But give me 5 minutes. I'll look up the stats for you because I read them. And I paid attention to it, so I
So
know what the
off of
facts.
what
is.
you read.
So I'll give you the stats. Give me 5 minutes.
No,
No,
I'm
funny,
not-
and I'll tell you the stats because I seen what Gio does because I keep up with Dortmund. I don't watch Dortmund because I'm not a big German league fan, right? But you got to keep up with the subs. You got to keep up with the people are saying. Because let's say Chelsea, you feel me? I call you up. Sometimes you don't got the time to watch Chelsea and United at the same time as City and this and that. Yo, how'd the Chelsea game go? Yo, Pulisic was looking great, but like you said, injury prone, subbed off 20 minutes. You know, so sometimes you got to listen to what people say.
Right.
So I'll get you the stats because I know Gio Reyna's stats for a fact. Off the starts that he has and off the come, like his stat play isn't as crazy, but I'm not taking away from his talent. I'm just saying like he doesn't come in and give you the impact all the time. But that's also I'm downplaying. I'm not trying to downplay him because Dortmund also has
No,
that
but
problem.
but that's the thing. It's
Dortmund also
for
has
him.
that
Reina's
problem.
all potential though right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. McKennie right now is 21, 22 years old. However old he is, he starts for Juve. That's one. He's a pillar for the U.S. national team. And here's my thing. The reason why I was saying the stats don't correlate.
That's why you can't.
Yeah, you can't compare the two. But for me, Reina is, to me, he's just all potential. He might end up becoming one of the best players in the world.
Like I said, a couple years. That whole
But
list of
McKennie
flip-
right now is undisputed walks into the team. That's what I'm saying.
Who's really?
Because when Pulisic is healthy,
Yeah, but who's Juve really CDM though?
It's between him, Rabiot. That's the thing. That's why he's playing
That's
so
why he
much.
look good. That's why he look good.
But you know what?
But let's be honest.
I
too.
love it though.
Juve, we love it.
I
But
love
Juve
it.
Ain't the Juve that was that dominant Italian force that we knew like a couple seasons ago or last season.
They'll still win the league.
Ever since Allegri left, yeah, they'll still win. I don't think that. I don't think that.
Maybe not as easily.
could
Maybe
talk-
not as
no, no,
easy.
do you think McKennie starts for Dortmund if he was on Dortmund?
If he's
Think about the pivot.
But-
Axel Witsel, Delaney.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know
he
he
doesn't.
will.
He doesn't.
He doesn't start over Delaney.
He'll compete.
Bro.
He'll compete.
He doesn't.
Emre Can.
He'll compete.
Emre
No,
Can.
he'll probably partner, but I don't think Witzel's that much better than him.
What?
That much better than him?
No.
That much better than him.
nah.
All right.
Nah,
Flip
nah,
the question. Reina starts at Juve.
No.
No, absolutely
Come on,
not.
but that's Dybala you're comparing him to.
But that's what I'm saying.
But okay.
But McKennie is going into Juve, is making an impact in his name himself.
Yeah, but it's a
Reina's
different
going
position.
into a front three at Dortmund, which, to be fair, aside of Haaland and Sancho, who's the he's competing with Thorgan Hazard.
Royce.
30, what is he? He's 32, 33?
Put some respect on Thorgan Hazard's name. He's a
Oh
baller
my
too.
God.
Yeah, you're bugging out. But you see, that's why I proved the
He
point.
said nowadays.
Because if he comes to Dortmund, it's gonna really be tough for him to pivot. You're not taking Witzel out, bro. Let's be real. You're not.
He's not taking Witzel.
Bro, Emre Can left Juve
and he's starting
after one season.
No, he went from Liverpool to
Juve and then Juve to Dortmund.
But
After one season.
yeah, it was under Allegri though. It was a title-winning coach.
So Sarri's under no, but he left. Yes, he didn't play under Allegri. Sarri comes in. Sarri's like he's not good enough. Didn't make the Champions League squad.
Yeah, but that was Sarri. He smoked hella.
Oh, so now we're
cigarettes.
talking about coaching.
No. Mind you, Allegri didn't bring in Mckennie, and Sarri didn't bring Mckennie. Who brought in Mckennie was Pirlo, who does not have experience. But if he's wrong, no.
You know what's crazy? You guys are bringing up McKinney. You know who I think is a dark horse who I want to see step up? He's had injuries. My boy from Rosedale.
Timothy Weah.
Timothy Weah.
He was in my 5.
I think he's got.
He was in my 5.
I can't put him in the 5.
He's not right now. He's not in the 5.
Does he start for Lille?
No, he's injured. He's got
you wanna
injuries.
know why
But
injuries
he's got the
aside-
potential.
Yo, he's
I
from
think he's
Queens,
got
New
the
York,
potential.
bro.
Nah, I
From
know.
New
Yo,
York, shout out,
Timothy,
bro.
Yo, listen,
from right
bro.
here.
I hate slandering players. Number one, you know.
It's not slander.
Yeah,
We're speaking
you know,
facts.
No, I know, but facts are not. I mean, mental health, all that. These players, they give their all. But the only reason why Timothy, I don't think he makes that top 5 is because I feel like he's just really based off that name. Aside that, you switch that last name, and he gonna be like who's that Woods the striker? I forgot his name.
Bobby Wood.
Yeah, bro. It's just like
Nah, he's a
Bobby
bowler.
Wood just had one good game.
Nah, he's a
One good
bowler.
game.
Tim Weah is a
Timothy
bowler.
Weah,
something
we
green.
seen
It wasn't Woods. I'm
Daniel-
All right, but where's he?
Green.
Where's he for you in your top 5? Because for third, I think we can all agree
No,
it's
he's not.
Dest.
He's not in the top 5. He's not.
So he's not in the top. So
He's
he's
not
not
in the top
even.
5.
But he
He's got the potential
probably
to
could
be
be
Yeah.
number 6.
If he gets more rhythm and more he gets more continuity in playing, because that's the problem. We haven't seen him play enough games.
His problem is he went to a big team too quick. Why are you at PSG at that age? You feel
No,
me?
he was at.
He's
PSG.
in the academy. He's in the academy.
He's in the academy.
He did,
Sparked
bro.
up. He did well.
He's
and then he
smartened
did.
up, but then he got injured and all that.
And then he went to Lille. But like, my thing with him is like, I think it's just the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Your dad was a Ballon d'Or winner.
Legend.
You know what I'm saying? Your dad's a president.
President.
Low key,
You know what I'm
probably the
saying?
best player to
President.
ever come out of Africa.
One of the best. I want to say best, but
One of the
he's
best.
definitely. You still.
He's got a case with the trophies.
Yeah,
He's
but
got a
Samuel
case.
Eto'o is a name
Oh, yeah.
that you always got to keep
Drogba.
number 1. Yeah, but I don't think I still really put this what Eto'o did.
It's a whole that's
That's
a
a, we
whole
had
topic.
this video before.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it's just you can't you're competing with your first you coming in, you're competing with, bro. Come on,
Neymar. Mbappe.
Nah, Mbappe wasn't at the time. Messi. I said Messi. Neymar. I'm shocked.
Neymar, Mbappe.
Neymar, Mbappe. Inform Cavani. You know what I'm saying? Then you went and got Icardi.
Di Maria.
Di Maria, he ain't playing.
He
He's not
low
playing.
key might be better than Moise Keane.
He could have been Moise Keane right now. He
Yeah,
could
but
be
it's
there.
just like you
I
don't.
don't even rate Moise Keane like that right now.
No, but he's tearing it up
He's
right
tearing
now.
up
He
right
is,
now.
he is.
He's doing his thing,
He's doing
but
his thing, but
he needs like
at the end
that
of the day,
Timothy
it's
way
like-
of game time. You feel me? Like
yeah, at the end of the day, Weah just needed that
That
top-
chance.
Yeah, that
He need
chance.
a
But
chance.
He's so young.
Yeah. But what's your
he
what's
won?
your 5? What's your
21?
5?
My 5 is undisputed in terms of the number 1, obviously, Pulisic. Second, I would have, I agree with you guys, McKinney. Or
You
did
got
you guys McKinney?
Yeah, I had
McKinney.
McKinney too.
Yeah,
Just in terms of what he brings to the we're talking about U.S. Number 3, Tyler Adams. Number 4,
That's high.
That's
I've-
high. That's
you-
pretty high.
that is pretty
I'm just talking about in terms of this team.
But starts for Leipzig.
Tyler Adams over Gio?
In terms of this,
By the way, you looking exposed right now.
in terms of importance to this
Who,
team,
me?
You're the only one that has Reina too.
nah, yeah, that's just off that little hype. But
Yeah,
this is-
Wonder
Yo,
Kid.
but
The Wonder
I
Kid.
just like how he plays it. His
Nah,
style
he's
is
a
good.
ball player.
He's
so-
got talent though. Like I wouldn't.
He
I
does,
don't
he does.
say he's not
He's-
like
that's
that.
And then I'm assuming
I got him-
Jorginho's your 4.
So, hold up.
Serginho
Yo,
4.
Kiko, I'm getting exposed. You would
But hold
rate-
on. Can you
No,
put
no, before he
Serginho
finishes it.
lower than Tyler?
That's what I'm saying. He's on crack. He's
I
not
just-
on the purple.
Serginho's 3 for me.
Serginho, nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he has the potential to be one of the best
Serginho's
right backs.
Low
Serginho's
key, hold up, my
arguably
fault.
second.
He should be. I just said.
I think
no.
I said Serginho second.
Yeah,
I don't even,
let me
He's either second or
reel
third.
that. Let me reel that back in. Pulisic,
I said
Dest,
Serginho second. Yeah, you
McKinney, Tyler Adams, and you guys didn't even say a name. I think he has the potential to be one of the best keepers. Zach Steffen.
Zach Steffen. I agree with
I
you.
need him to see him in the starting role though.
Who's Dusseldorf?
He played for City, right?
Nah, bro. He's
But he needs another move.
He needs another move. If he gets, I'm telling you, if the kid gets a chance, I seen him at Dusseldorf. He had a good season. If he gets a chance to be a number one at he has a potential to be at I think a Spurs, a Everton like that. He'll show.
Yeah,
Bro, the
But he
keeper
ain't
at
getting in
Club
front.
Brugge got a name. Yo.
He's good too.
Horvath.
Horvath.
You really don't put Gio in your top 5?
Bro,
I think it's tweaking.
Thank you.
Give him another year. Give him another year, bro.
Wait, but
Because
you're
I'll
saying
tell you-
he's
I'll
tweaking
t-
because of the top 5.
No, I'll tell you why you tweaking. Number one, because I didn't put Mckennie second. I think I put Dest second.
You had
Like,
Dest
Yeah,
second.
Dest
Okay.
has to be second.
I know you had Reina
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah, because either Dest could even swap out to be first, technically
He's
speaking,
right.
because
He's right. Yeah.
because he don't got injuries. You know, he's doing his thing. If we're
he
talking
really
about
doing
doing
his
this,
thing.
so
That's
he
my
could
guy.
I could arguably like I'm fighting Dest second and first. That's number one. Number two, you put in a second string keeper over arguably a Dortmund starter at 17.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If
what
he
I
doesn't
think.
have a number one job, I can't put him in my top 5.
The thing,
He shoot heroin. all the time.
wrap it up. Nah, the thing with Reina for me, it's like super potential, super talent, and everything. But he comes on in a lot of games, 70th minute, 75th minute, and
He's
the team.
17.
He's 17. Don't get it. But he comes on when the team is tired and he can show what he can do. Don't get it
Hey,
twisted.
but that's his job.
Kid's
though.
a junior in high school.
That's his job.
I think I think he will rise to number 2, number 1. But as of right now,
He
not
has
even
to go.
in
No,
with
he
the
won't. He won't. The reason
no,
why.
in time he will.
But to
In
be
time, he
fair,
will.
I think Islam has a case, and so do you. I think Pulisic and Dest,
Undisputed.
1 and 2, are tough to take out because Pulisic is arguably Chelsea's best player, one of the elite clubs in world football. And I've said this, I think Dest has the potential to be the best right back in world football, let alone just in Barcelona, but in world football. So those to me, 1 and 2,
I
are
think he
tough.
made a bad move though going to Barca. I think he made. a
No,
bad
he'll
move.
start.
No,
We'll take him out of right back.
no, between Bayern and Barca, I think he should went to Bayern.
Yeah, you win trophies.
No.
I think you should went to Bayern.
Go to Bayern. Who you sitting out? You sitting Kimmich out?
Yo,
Nah,
but you
Kimmich
gotta,
was in the middle.
Yo,
Right back.
Daryl, but you
Pavard, I
gotta
think
look
he's
at
better
it.
than
Daryl,
Pavard.
you gotta look at it this way too. Is he also turned down the Dutch for a reason because they sell you this image, they sell you this dream. We're gonna start building this, and that
Around you.
So he must have seen something at Barca to take this jump. Whether it's gonna pay off or not, let time tell.
I bet
but-
you Coleman was like, yo, listen, man, you getting the starting spot. Your coach.
Coleman was the one that tried to recruit him.
Yeah.
No, he was Gary.
Mind you,
most
Kimmich
likely
is doing his
guaranteed
thing
that.
too at Bayern.
Who?
Kimmich.
Oh, he is, but he don't even.
No,
play
but
right back
Kimmich plays.
anymore.
Kimmich plays their
He's a right
CDM.
back.
He
Yeah,
can
but
give you a-
He also switching to that right back.
He can play there,
Yeah,
but
so-
he's their CDM.
Yeah, but
But
the thing is, he
my
can give you a
thing-
10 out of 10 anywhere. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you, with Dest, is like, this is his opportunity to shine under
and play with Messi.
not a big Barca. You know
Probably
what
for
I'm saying?
6 more months.
Yeah, but Barca's not as big as how we used to be. And then two, like, you got Coleman there. You got to speak the same language. The connection is there. Yo, listen, come to Barca, you guaranteed the spot. Bayern probably told him something different. Like, listen, you know, you're
Pavard
you're definitely
He's
like,
gonna
year or
compete.
two.
yeah, you're a prospect. You know, like we'll see what you have. Coleman, yo, just come. It's yours.
And Messi.
Probably the same thing he told Memphis. Come, I'm sending them all out for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because obviously he wants that Dutch connection. So that's my thing about that. But does he deserve it 100%? We all been said that from Ajax days. Even before I knew he was American. Before he pace, skill wise, he gets in there, the ambition, the hunger, like he knows he's nice, the confidence.
Yo, to add on top of your point, I want to throw in a question that now it puts other national teams under the heat. Do these players make these top national teams? Like if you look at if we looking at Pulisic, do you think he could walk into that English team?
Easily.
No.
Easily.
England?
Easily. He's easily.
this guy-
Dude, Sterling and Sancho are their starting
Hold on.
wingers.
He's hold on. Where do we put him in terms of Premier League, Pulisic? He's easily one of the top 5 wingers in the Premier League. So
but
He better than Sterling.
Listen, after that back run, would you say he's better than Sterling? Yes. Yes.
Currently in form.
All right.
Yo, listen. I know.
Fanatics out, bro.
You're right.
out because
Hold on.
Oh my- all right,
Hold
go
on.
ahead,
Listen,
go ahead.
listen,
He's fourth.
Listen. You're right, but you're also right in a sense. You're right because he's not better than Sterling.
He's
number
better than
one.
Rashford.
He's not better than
Is he-
Rashford.
and
he's not better if Sancho comes into England.
Yo, but wait.
Hold up. He's the reason Chelsea got into the top 4. Don't forget that. He is the reason.
Yo, but I want to tell
Chelsea
you
are in the Champions League
Yeah, but
right
United.
now.
Rashford was also the reason to why we got into third.
He's not better than
No,
Rashford. He's not better than Rashford.
You don't listen.
not
Are you
better.
sure, Ricky? Are you sure?
Bro,
wait, I'm gonna tell
Rashford,
you-
Rashford
Can you
is.
say that and be like, yeah, he's better than Rashford? Boom.
Yeah, I
Or
want to tell you.
Are you
yo,
no?
listen,
Really
listen.
look at his performance.
Rashford gives you
back in
20,
last
could
season.
give you 25, 30 goals a season.
If
Yo, I wanna
Pulisic
tell
fit
you
does the
something.
same.
Yeah,
If you
if,
ask,
that's the
you
thing.
can't tell that.
a fit Pulisic
I
does
wanna
the
tell you
same
something. I
easily.
wanna tell
I'm
you
hearing too
something.
much of that. If
Yo,
If he's
that-
fit.
this is why I agree with
Let him
him.
talk, let him
talk.
But I also agree with you in the
can't
sense.
agree with him, bro.
No, in the sense that Sterling had his in-game form for the last couple games. Like,
He's been weak.
Yeah,
He's been weak.
But what can we say about Pulisic?
Yeah,
the
he
man
hasn't
gets
been
hurt
fit.
every other 3 games.
He hasn't been fit.
But he's
alright.
clutch. He's clutch. He scores in big games.
But if you're telling me Sancho like is head and shoulders above Pulisic, not really. If you look at him
he
this
was the
season,
prospect
he hasn't been great
at
this
Dortmund
season.
when they was both playing. He was the prospect.
I mean,
Sancho
San-
was the head.
Yeah, Sancho
and
benched
then
him.
it was
Sancho benched
Pulisic.
Sancho
You
benched
know?
him at
Yeah.
Dortmund.
But back then, that was back then. We talking about right now. We talking about right now, bro.
How
Y'all
about
are
now?
forgetting.
'Cause
He
I'm
was
up
low
right
key
now.
the Premier League's best winger
Suck right now.
after lockdown. Name me a better player after lockdown last season.
Who? Winger? Yeah, I was about to say Bruno. Fernandes.
Bruno was better than more impactful than Pulisic
Yes.
after lockdown.
Andre.
Danny Ings.
No.
Danny Ings.
That's a ridiculous question.
Danny
He,
Ings.
No,
Bruno
after lockdown-
swabbed completely
Bro,
360
I'm
their
talking about
season.
lockdown. If,
180.
Yes.
If Pulisic wasn't
Yes.
in Chelsea's team, would
United.
he have made top 4?
Bruno.
No. But they would have not made the top
I mean,
10.
that's why it's up for debate. It's up for debate. So it's not head and shoulders. Bruno, this and that, bro. It's penalties. Pulisic was killing, man. Like violate. You saw the Pulisic, the Liverpool goal. Bruno ain't doing stuff like that. Beating 3-man lane in the cross. He ain't doing stuff like that.
Hey yo, but
He's still not making England national
Pulisic
team.
ain't,
He is,
ain't
bro.
scoring
He is,
bangers
he is.
from 40 yards out, knocking people out.
But
from
now
the-
it's funny too because you brought up Pulisic to England. I think Dest gets into the England team.
Fool, you sure?
Bugging out over
You're
Trent?
bugging over
I'm
over
out,
Trent.
bro.
Wait, no, you said 11 or makes the team?
Makes it 11.
I was talking about 11.
11.
Yo, him and Trent.
So
not
why
that.
wouldn't
The
Pulisic
gap is
then?
not
So
that
why
big.
wouldn't
Hey,
Pulisic?
yo, hold on.
The gap's not
Yo,
that
wait,
big.
What he say?
I
What
know-
he say?
yo,
What he say?
He said the gap is not that big.
Between Trent and Dest,
Bro, it's a pretty big gap.
bro, because he's got he's got world 11
Yeah,
players
hold on,
around
hold
him.
on.
Yo, yo,
Reece
hold on,
James
hold
is coming in and
Yo,
about to take
but
Trent's
hold on,
spot.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, you
do you
can't-
think
Reece
the
James
gap
about to come in.
between? Do you think because he's saying that Dest is arguably one of the best right backs in the world, right?
Already.
Nobody
True.
said anything when he said that. So now we looking at now the 3 right backs in contention with Trent and everybody. If you're going, to
He's better than
360
Wan-Bissaka.
comments,
He's
Reece
better than
James is about to
Wan-Bissaka.
take his spot.
But
Reece James
is
about to
he-
take
He's
his
not better
he-
than Wan-Bissaka defensively.
Is he better?
But
no,
technically
is
and
he
offensively, it's not
better-
even close.
Is he better than any of these 3 right backs? Just answer the question. Is he better than Aaron? Is he better
Yes.
than
He's better than Aaron.
than Reece?
Yes.
And is he
I don't think he's
than-
better than Reece. I don't think he's better than Reece.
Yo, this is.
I don't think he's better than
this is
Reece.
American
Yo,
bias.
you don't watch him
This is
play.
the reason why Chelsea.
Serginho,
fans-
low key, he's techie. Like,
Bro,
he's quick.
well, no. Think about it. When you let's
man
let
I
really
don't.
compare-
I think you bugging in the
Yeah,
sense
you're
that
bugging.
he's too far apart.
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
think
Nah,
about
you
what you
said-
just said.
Nah,
Hey, hold on.
You said there isn't a big gap. I don't think.
Think
there's a big
about
gap.
what you just said.
Bro, this
You
is
said
pretty-
you
No, no, I
said
don't think
hold
it's
on,
a
hold on. You said Wan-Bissaka
bro.
is better than
What-
Serginho
190
Dest
defensively.
defensively. Okay,
Titles
yes.
and everything.
Technically, it's not even close.
It's not.
Offensively, not even
not
close.
even-
Dest has moments of brilliance, but Saka's fumbling over the ball. It's not
Let's
close.
be real. Let's be real.
Hey.
And then Reece
That's what I hear.
physically.
No, what do you mean? He on the ball?
Overall.
Better than Serginho.
No. See,
Dude,
this is different.
Serginho
alright,
Dest is different on the
We
ball.
gonna use the eye test. It's
This
different.
guy's
It's
an
it's
American
different.
bias.
Oh my God,
podcast.
this guy in the eye test, bro.
It's different.
I'm
It's
tired of
different.
Chelsea fans in the eye test.
Bro, it's different. So
Do you
it's-
It's
put
not
your
a bias.
context on when you're doing the eye test or not?
Of course, your eye, bro.
just
Context.
making
Your eyes
sure,
never
bro.
lie.
Yo,
to you.
Lamptey better than this.
That's I don't. Nah. Yo,
good topic.
don't use that American
One
thing,
one
bro.
plays under the lights in the now camp. The other one plays under the lights in the rain in where? Brixton?
You know what's crazy?
Brian? What was it?
Hackney.
Camden? I don't know.
Yeah, the now camp is gloomy days over there. It's not sunny.
But he's still playing Champions League football. He's still playing Champions League football.
Spooky
Lamptey's
season.
playing Carabao.
Yo, Omar,
season
no
over
funny though.
there.
I want to get your point to why you think it's miles apart between Dest and.
I don't think,
As in, wait, what? Who's?
Wait, he's miles apart. Trent?
bro, you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Don't say
Wait,
they're playing at elite
no,
clubs.
Hold on. I want to know.
Dude's playing at
I just want
Barcelona.
to know why
All right,
though.
so this is my thing when it comes to Trent.
He's been doing it longer.
Everybody-
He's been doing it way longer.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
so you
Trent.
cannot compare Reece James to this conversation.
exactly.
anymore.
No, but
Then
I'm
Reece
not-
James and Trent needs
But
to be
he is though.
included.
But
No,
Reece
no,
James has a shot
he's
for.
not.
Yo, you asked me a question.
I
Let
got
me
it,
answer
got it,
because
got
I
it.
get too excited. Like my thing is, when it comes to the comparison, because I'm tired of hearing the comparisons of Reece James over Trent.
Me too.
You can't compare them.
Why?
It's
This season or
it's
in
too
their
early.
body of
It's
work?
too early. It's
Okay.
too early right now to compare them.
All right.
Does Reece James have a case? 1,000%.
True.
Has he been good this season? 8,000%.
True.
It's the same guys that Chelsea fans was booing last year.
Facts.
Don't you know it's true.
Who was booing Reece
A
James?
lot of guys. Oh, you got to get Reece James out of here. That was a lot of.
Oh, they
talk.
bugging then. They bugging.
So, my thing about Trent, defensively, he is not the best. Out of him and Bissaka,
he began exposed.
Out of him, out of Wan-Bissaka, and out of Reece James, he's the worst defensively.
Yeah.
But today's day, your most important style of football has changed. It's the right backs turning into coming in, going forward.
You know, he's literally walking into my point.
Let him go. Let him finish.
No,
finish.
He's not letting me finish.
Finish.
Because Dest has not saved the day yet at Barca. You're talking about a kid that won a Champions League. You're talking about a kid that won a kid. Let me emphasize on kid.
Right.
Say, kid. Remember that.
No, I hear what you're saying.
He's a little kid. And let me not talk stats. But y'all see him ball when it comes to scoring free kicks. Y'all see him ball crossing the ball. Y'all see him knocking down assists. Dest, you're getting too ahead right now. It's too early to judge.
He ain't done nothing yet. He ain't done nothing yet.
You got let me see Barca
Win the league.
fight for the league. And Dest
You see, but I don't like that comparison though.
no,
But that's what Trent is doing.
No, he's right.
Because hear me out. You're gonna be like, oh, but you got a world star in 11. Come on, bro. You got Dembele up top. You got Messi, bro.
No.
Hear me out. Let me finish. You got Griezmann. You got rid of Suarez and who's playing? You got Ansu Fati.
Right.
Supposedly is the next big thing. So
So low key, they have a better squad than Liverpool.
I want to say it's a better squad.
Don't even say that because the last episode he crucified me for the Salah comment. So don't even say that stupid shit.
Listen, I was about to answer. I'm not gonna say they got it better.
Lead him into the abyss.
No, he crucified me for the last episode because of that.
Let me finish,
Go.
I'm not gonna say they got a better squad than Liverpool because the Liverpool squad is way more consistent than that Barca squad.
Okay.
But a consistent Barca squad
is up there
scary.
Is up there too.
You know what I'm saying? So I cannot. This is my point. I'm not saying Dest is mile away, but it's too early.
Yeah,
Mans just came from Ajax.
I see what you're saying.
To just knock the ball 15th place Barca.
You're
You're talking about a guy who's staying up there, national team wise, who's staying up there, European wise, and in the Prem wise. So that's my case on
Is
that.
it only England we're comparing?
That's what I'm saying. He said England.
I just threw it in England. Y'all got.
But England is a good comparison
England
because
is the best comparison
because they have arguably the best talent. They have arguably the best talent.
He probably got. My thing is,
where's he on that list?
No, because I'm thinking like him, him and Reece James.
He's second, bro. That's a second.
That's my thing.
You won with the Trent argument, but after Trent,
okay. My thing is,
no one.
Me as a coach, listen, man. I got no degrees.
I'm gonna pick Wan-Bissaka.
No.
Because he can slide tackle.
First of all, shout out career mode. I've been had Dest on my career mode. Start right back. That's one thing. It's facts. It's facts. You gotta put that in.
Football Manager 21 over here.
Now, if I had to choose, I might have to choose Reece James. Me as a coach. Why? Because the physicality.
He's complete. The most complete.
His
right
pace,
back.
No.
Because you're complete doesn't mean you're good.
No, it
doesn't mean you're the best.
Let me finish.
And I'm gonna come after that.
Because I've been talking facts this episode. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, you're just talking.
Yeah,
you're just talking.
And you're just.
Here we go, yo. He always does that. He always does that. But when he dick rides, it's facts.
Go ahead. Give me some side effects. Yo. Dest definitely walks into the England squad. He's not miles apart, bro. I just sent you.
No. But I thought it was the squad. You said 11. That's why when you said Pulisic, I didn't bug out until the narrative was right.
Sterling.
Because I want to tell you why. Because
you got one playing in the Premier.
Yo, because I want to debunk this whole narrative of complete. You could be complete in the aspect of you're passing your right foot and your left foot are great. Let's say a rating out of 10 out of 10. Your right foot is a 7 and your left foot is a 7. As a player, you're complete because they're both, in a sense, good. You know what I mean? But now you're looking at somebody whose right foot is a 9, but his left foot is a 5 or a 6. Who's better?
Nah, but see, this is
you know
the thing,
what I mean? That's why the whole he's well rounded. He's well rounded. Do not get me wrong.
But if you have a skill exceptionally,
but because of Trent's extreme talent in attacking, that's why he gives him the advantage over Reece.
No, but let me tell you why.
Let me.
What do you mean? All right, let Shippy go.
Let me give him ball talk. Let me give him ball talk, bro. Let me give him ball talk.
Before y'all go, because y'all just lost me. Like, we talking about Trent versus Reece right now?
No. I'm talking. Not
He's
because
talking
I
about
was just.
complete. He's talking about
I
being
was
complete,
talking.
'cause I
I'm
brought
not
up
talking.
Reece
I'm not
James.
really comparing both of them. I'm
No,
just
but
saying the whole complete narrative to
so
why
this-
you have to
but it's
debunk
coming
it.
back to Trent versus Reece. I just want to confirm that's the topic. Of
Well, yeah,
discussion.
yeah.
Correct.
You said
sense.
Reece, and if
No,
walked into his
I
point.
was talking about Reece versus Dest.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about you because he's saying, oh, Reece James is better than. We're actually more of Reece James and Sergio Dest real quick because we're all over the place.
That's
a little
what's
bit.
going.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
because
understand what's going
it's
on.
kind of a comparison of that on who comes into second. I'm just saying that the whole narrative of being a complete
player
doesn't really justify
Bro,
anything.
No, but at the end of the day, listen, bro. I'm gonna shut this topic of discussion because we can move on to the next thing if we have something to talk about. You just stop with the Reece James trend. You got to give Reece James his time, and his time will come. Is he in the right direction to compete with Trent?
100%.
Yes. But what Trent has done so far, I have yet to see a right back do so far at that age. So I'm gonna leave that topic like
That's
that.
facts,
So
and
I'm-
that's why I've been saying
you
the
can't-
comparison
so
can't
all
be
that
there right
Aaron
now.
Wan-Bissaka talk, Reece James talk.
It does matter.
No, listen.
Certain positions you need to be complete.
All right, but both those guys are not touching Trent yet. Because let's be real,
Have Gareth Southgate that. Have Gareth
No,
Southgate.
Southgate
Southgate
is
he's
a.
not- he's not-
Yeah,
he's
gonna-
I'm not rating
He
Southgate.
shouldn't. He
Not
shouldn't.
Not
be-
rating
he's not sitting down Trent.
We'll see.
not
We'll
sitting
see. Bro, in certain positions, you need to be complete. If in center back, you don't need to be complete. You're a defender. You're a center back. You need to just head balls out, make sure you get clean sheets. When you're a striker, you don't need to be defensively sound. When you're a right back, left back, you need to be able to go forward and you need to be able to defend. Trent and Wan-Bissaka are two extreme spectrums. One can slide tackle better than anybody else, and the other whips and crosses better than anybody else. Reece James is a monster at the back, and I feel like he
He's
can do the same.
okay playing up top.
You're
He's not the
bugging.
best. He's
What?
not the best.
He
He's
can
not
whip
the
in a
best.
ball the same way Trent can.
Bro,
No.
Ziyech got him looking good. Bro,
But
Ziyech-
Reece has that moment of brilliance where he had that 40-yard screamers.
Can Wan-Bissaka do that?
That was fluke. Wan-Bissaka did that.
That was
Matter of
fluke.
fact.
Yeah, he
When?
did
He did that.
When?
Against Newcastle, he hit him with the rocket.
In training. What?
training.
In training.
Newcastle hit him with the
Yo,
rocket.
bro. All right, first of all,
Bro, y'all played West
Wan-Bissaka
Brom.
pocketed.
Nah, that was Brighton.
Yo,
Brighton,
first of all,
Brighton,
first of all,
Brighton.
Wan-Bissaka pocketed the best young talent in the world, and there is no discussion to it.
But
He
that's my
pocketed
point.
Mbappe to the center. Mbappe said, "Yo, I'm gonna switch fields," and then he switched to the other side. So let's stop the slander.
No,
on
he-
Wan-Bissaka.
And then next week,
Let's stop the
Dembaba.
slander- let's stop the
Next
slander on
week,
Wan-Bissaka.
Dembaba.
Ain't gonna say too much.
So yo,
Yo,
so
Real Madrid
Bissaka
boy.
is supposed to control the whole
Take
thing.
it easy down with
Yeah, we're gonna have to violate,
Yeah,
bro.
take it
I'm not
easy
the-
on
Y'all in what position? Y'all in what position?
And y'all won the league.
Oh, how the
y'all
mighty
won
have
the
At least
fallen.
we're competitive though.
Oh, how the mighty have
Y'all made
fallen,
Yusuf
bro.
Musa put 4 on it. I'ma holler at y'all, bro.
And you guys made
Bro, you
Dembaba resurrect his career. Shut. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear. All right, let's move on because Madrid is shambles, but you lost to Istanbul, but you guys are fine. Switch topic. What's next? What's
Yeah,
next?
Dan's about to get sacked though.
That's fine. That's fine. And Ole stays at the wheel, and everything is good.
Yeah, but they do better than Zidane right now. So
There's
why
difference.
We couple pocket. We are arguably the best team in the decade for winning 4 Champions League under who? Zidane, right? Where's that topic of conservation right now? You have a coach. Y'all spent 150 million on Hazard. We don't have Hazard. We didn't have Gareth Bale,
And we won now, but we won major trophies.
bro. We didn't have Benzema. Look at the people you didn't.
So wait, what's your argument?
We have Daniel James.
What's your
Stop
so?
coming.
All right. So if that's your
had
argument,
Mason
shut up.
Greenwood. We had
For
Mason
someone
Greenwood.
whose team sucks, you talk a lot.
No.
So if that's the case,
He-
shut up.
Bro, he hyped
Shut up,
Madrid
because-
like, they still in the bro, y'all bums. Stop talking about
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right.
You know, it's
No,
funny,
no,
the two
he's
biggest
right.
clubs in
He's
the
right.
world.
But you
Look at
see,
them.
Dowd, that's my
Shakhtar.
point. Dowd, that's my point. He's right. We're bums. We're bums. So I'll shut up. I'm on my team. But that shit right there to his fucking left.
This one?
Yeah. All right. But we're gonna keep talking about it. Okay. Next.
He says that every
Next.
episode. He says that every episode.
Next.
We top of the group though. Of our UEFA. The group of death. Fake the group
know
of
what's
death.
funny?
We
You-
top of the group.
we-
Y'all not. I'm
We,
gonna holler at
we
you.
brought up United. I mean, this might end.
Yo, no, United talk, bro.
On this serious
Nah,
note.
it's about
Did y'all peep the
the whole slander
that
over
Rashford
the
was
black
getting?
youth. Yeah, I
Bro,
don't
let's
like
be
it,
real,
bro.
Well, bring it up, Islam. What I mean, what was said? Like,
So I mean, the whole
give us a
thing is
backstory.
first of all, Daily Mail coming in talking about, or like the Sun talking about, like, yo, we spoke with Man United like officials, blah blah blah. They don't like how Greenwood's playing, and they think he's gonna follow Ravel Morrison's path. Number one, they ain't speak to nobody.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's the number one.
You see what Rio said after that?
Yeah,
too?
and like
who-
they all like, yo, tell me who you spoke with. Like, we'd like to know. That's number two. This slander so much. Yeah, they come in at like, why is the English media targeting the black youth? And is that on a constant basis? You feel me? Like the guy's best friend just died. and they still coming at his neck. And then they come in at Rashford, who's arguably one of the most influential football players in the last decade, and they talking about, oh, he buying a luxury home. And why you gotta come out first of all and talk about what you're doing with your money, and be like, yo, I'm doing this for my kids, and you don't gotta do all that. Like, why are they targeting these?
It's
these
like they tied in his the campaign he's doing for the kids with him buying cribs for his family.
Like what?
Like, and I think he came out and like replied to it. He was like, bro, this is like generational wealth for my mom, my kids.
I gotta make sure with what love too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that.
So I mean, like, I don't know. I want to ask you, like, do you think the way they get targeted in the media in England, does it compare to what like everything going on here? Like,
of course, we used to be their colony.
Like, is it? Would you say it's worse there, worse here, or it's a different way there, different way?
We're not English, so we can't talk about how it is in them for them domestically.
NBA players and football players do get it rough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're more glorified.
Yeah, but of course they definitely.
Oh yeah, they get treated way better here. Athletes, I think, like treated better
but you
here.
wouldn't see them like blatantly like out here throwing shade on LeBron James or on this. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
They do.
But we know. But that's the far right.
Bro,
Right.
like,
We know that's coming from the Trump camp.
And it's
but
extremely like
it's not nothing crazy either. It's not like week in week out, bro. What the Sterling gets,
True.
the Rashford.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't say
We
that.
don't see
Bro,
it
at the
newspaper.
Trump rally, they were saying LeBron sucks. LeBron
But see,
sucks.
that's the thing.
Yeah, but
the
bro,
thing is
because,
here,
like,
it's at a certain
he's
time.
fighting against a political campaign. So they're gonna scream.
Oh, so you're saying because of the time where we are right
I'm
now.
talking about week in, week out.
Rashford be getting it. Sterling be getting it.
Sterling goes out with a new whip. Oh, look at him. Blah 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 blah. The players in England are any English player is super on the radar. First of all, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like the darker players are the one that are always catching the heat for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's not odd, bro. Racism.
I mean, of course, racism exists everywhere. Like let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? But in Europe in general, it's tough to be an African American ball player. You know what I'm saying? So but in England the most, if you're an African American star, whether you're Jamaican ancestor, whatever, they're always on you. You don't hear the talks about Harry Kane hasn't really scored for England. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear this. You don't hear that. Oh, Eric Dyer is absolutely terrible, but he's actually pretty good to me. But you don't hear the talks about why is he not starting 11? You know what I'm saying? You hear Jadon Sancho, Tammy Abraham went to a party. Like, come on, bro, it's his dude's birthday, man. Dude, what do you want him to do? COVID rules are not COVID rules. Like, 12 people at their crib, blah 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 blah. Mason Greenwood all of a sudden is the biggest talk that he's following Ravel Morris.
And guess what? And so the whole thing happened with Foden and Greenwood. Who's been getting
they
way
not
more
talking-
heat?
yeah.
They not talking about Foden.
They talking about Greenwood.
Foden. Matter of fact, Foden's back in the England squad.
So, but
Getting protected.
But you heard what Southgate said though.
What?
You said Foden's been getting a lot of games.
Don't matter. None of that don't
does
matter
ma- it does
because
matter when you come.
they're both young players. They both made a mistake. If you really wanted to protect Greenwood, you would have just called him back. He don't got to play, but show that you calling him back. All right, it's done with.
Yeah.
We moved on. But it's easy once you call Foden back. It's like, all right, where's Greenwood? Oh, he's still in trouble for that. Like,
I think it's
But
more.
it's
I don't think
media,
it's
bro.
more about the trouble, bro. I think it's just it really took a toll. Like, imagine one of y'all pass away, bro, the night like tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
hiding-
18.
I'm-
You're 18
yeah,
years
bro,
old.
I'm chilling in the crib, like I'm not going out nowhere, bro. Mentally, I'm drained. That takes a toll, bro. Losing a best friend, like I don't know how close they were, but you know they're saying like they were best friends and they were very close. So it does take a toll, and it's gonna at that young age you really need a lot to start, getting through that adult phase. It's gonna adult him, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro,
Come
I
in and
really,
start
I
turning
really
up
feel
after
for
that,
them, all these young athletes in general. My thing, and I told you this the other day, like, it's crazy. When I see Greenwood get on the field or on the team, dude's what, 18, 19?
18.
Bro, we're talking about Gio Reyna, and we're arguing about a 17-year-old. Bro, they are kids, my dude.
bro.
They would have been trick-or-treating on the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I see them on the field, I
like
see
grown
them
men.
as
different-
grown-ass
men.
men, bro.
yeah.
Like, they in their
The
30s.
expectation.
It's a
So-
different. It's a whole different category.
No, it's just you see the professionalism and the stuff that they're under, but in reality,
They're kid. That's why we gotta salute them.
Imagine us there,
Woohoo!
Yeah.
bro.
Not even playing. The money. Look at the money that they're
You gotta
entrusted
understand.
with.
You gotta understand the lifestyle. I just really totally how they're handling it. I just hope that they keep handling it because they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
They focusing on the game, which is the point. Because the minute your focus comes off that game, it's done for your career.
Yeah. And
You know
shout
what I'm
out to the U.S. team. If you saw before the Wales games, their jackets.
Yeah.
You saw the be the change. Fight social injustice and all that.
So shout out to Rashford, cop cribs, bro. You work hard
Word.
for your money. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let
Shout
nobody
out
tell you nothing.
Greenwood. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling sluggish. Take some time off. Other than
But
that,
to your point, you hope we'll probably not know this unless it's said in the media or I missed it. You hope Southgate spoke to Greenwood behind the scenes.
Hope.
Yeah.
Because to your point, he brings Foden back into the fold. Hopefully there was a conversation there saying, listen, you know, I'm willing to bring you back, but then maybe there was a conversation that said like he's not ready to come back to England. So that's
it's scary, but the mental health like that generally needs like a whole, you know, like 101 ran through, reschedulized, reorganized, everything structured out from up and down because these players they go through it, bro. They
mind you, not even to talk. I mean, we see what's going on with COVID. So imagine you throw that into the mix. So they're dealing with a pandemic at the same time where they got to play 10 games in 15 days.
Schedule's crazy.
And the expectation of us like, yo, you need to do this. We need a result. We need to get
like
Champions League.
Slander and Pogba and
these kids are 18.
That's a whole other issue.
You know,
Though.
I'm just saying it's all the same.
They deal with a lot, bro. They deal with a lot.
Get a lot of heat.
They do a lot.
All in all, shout out to the U.S. men's national team, man.
Facts.
It's coming
Play
home.
Panama tomorrow.
Man.
Panama tomorrow.
They on the come up.
It's a joke thing. Play Panama. They knocked us out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Listen,
Other teams are playing France and Portugal, but we playing Panama.
if we don't get if USA
Don't
don't
get that dub.
Well, that's what that's to be honest, that's always been said for decades.
What's that?
That was always kind of what held U.S. soccer back was just the competition we always played. Our competition was always Mexico.
Yeah.
So
Facts. All right, my boys. That was good talks. Even though y'all violated my boy Gio Reyna, and all of a sudden,
Trent and Dest very far apart.
Big Dest is the next Ballon d'Or.
McKennie's not good.
McKennie, yeah,
We get it,
McKennie's
man.
average.
That shit, U.S. national team might as well be all Ballon d'Or winners. If they're not on the short list, that's crazy.
No, but no funny though is they
Super
they're
exciting times.
on the
Yeah.
rise,
It's
yeah, for
definitely
sure.
super exciting time, but
I want to see what y'all think. Where they would fall on your national team. You feel me? Whether you're Colombian, Egyptian, English, French. Let us know, man.
of course, all of them are taking over the Egyptian squad. Let's be honest. But like,
Hey, yo, solid, come on, solid, bro.
bro, like, I don't know.
El Sideways.
Mohamed El Sideways.
Hey, I was about to say he was doing good, but I just remember they last game. So
No, but I think he's gonna get an extension.
It wasn't his, and then we played Togo the other day, and he gave the assist. So shout out to Mohamed and Nini. Yo, listen, man, for him, all jokes aside, like this was a guy that they was trying to sell, and he just kept his cool. He kept his focus.
Started balling.
He focused on the game. That's it. Keep winning. That's
Mhm.
all. On that note, my boys,
Dest, Texas, and Chelsea fans always walling, right? Because
Dest, Texas, and Dest is better than Trent. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Mahalo.
even at a
We out,
joke,
man.
I'm
Come on.
all at y'all.
I'm gonna holler at y'all.